Ted Kirkendall here from YouLearnGuitar.com, and we're going to talk a little bit about country guitar playing. Little country picking here, just kind of basic licks, coming mostly out of the major pentatonic scale. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with a couple licks out of the key of C, and just want to show you the scale we're working out of. This is the C major pentatonic scale. We're starting at the 8th fret, 6th string, to the 5th fret, 5th string, 7th fret, 5th string, 5th fret, 4th string, 7th fret, 4th string, 7th fret, 5th fret, 3rd string, 7th fret, 3rd string, 5th fret, 2nd string, 8th fret, 2nd string, 5th fret, 1st string, 8th fret, 1st string. Okay? Okay? So, here's lick number 1. Okay, here it is again. Alright, so let's break this down. Excuse me. We're going from the 5th fret, 4th string to the 7th fret, to the 5th fret, 3rd string, back to 7 on the 4th string, 5 on the 3rd string, and then here's the tricky part. We're going to bend from the 7th fret on the 3rd string up to the 9th fret, and then we're going to hold that bend, okay? And then we're going to pick the 8th fret on the 2nd string, the B string, okay? Okay, there's a lot of, this is kind of based on a pedal steel. There are lots of licks in country music that use this kind of pedal steel sound. It's absolutely crucial that you get these bends in tune. I mean, it always is, you know, even in blues and rock. But there's a certain aesthetic to kind of bending a little out of control sometimes in those two genres. But in country, we really want to be on the money. And we want to get it kind of mechanical sounding, okay? Not so, not so rough and bluesy. We want it to sound, well, like I said, mechanical. That's too far. Okay, let's go on to number 2. Okay, so we're using the top part of the scale now. 8 to 5 on the 1st string, 8 on the 2nd string, 5 on the 1st string, then we skip a string, 7, 5 on the 3rd string, 7, 5 on the 4th string, and just 5 on the 3rd string. Yeah, 3rd string, that C note. If I seem to be going through them a little fast, it's because I've got the tab on the website. Okay, so just go to YouLearnGuitar.com, and as always, that's the letter U. Okay, our last one in the key of C out of this this G shape position. Again, we're always using the caged system. Great way to organize your scales, arpeggios, licks. So here's number 3. Okay, this pardon me, this lick is based off of the famous lick invented by Lester Flatt, bluegrass player from the famous band Flatt and Scruggs. Started out with Bill Monroe's band, but they call that the G run. Okay, and that was of course out of the key of G. This one, we're kind of variation on that. You could play it like that, same thing, but we're playing it. Sorry. So, using some different articulations, sliding from 5 to 7, pulling off from 7 to 5 on the 4th string. So 8th string, 6th string, 8th fret, slide from 5 to 7 on the 5th string, 5, 7, pull off to 5 on the 4th string, and end again on that C note on the 3rd string. Okay? Alright, number 4 comes out of the C shape, C scale shape. Okay? We've moved to the key of D, so our root is here, 5th fret, 5th string, and 3rd fret, 2nd string. Here's where we start. Okay, we're starting on this D here on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Going to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. 4th fret on the 3rd string. 2nd fret, 3rd string. 4, 2, 4 on the 4th string. And 5 on the 5th string. Okay, pretty straightforward there. The next one's not going to be quite so basic. We're going to bend. Let me just play it first. Okay, another pedal steel sounding lick. By the way, if you play in a country band with a pedal steel player, it's best to kind of shy away from these pedal steel licks. You might upset the pedal steel player. Also, you're not going to be able to compete with a good pedal steel player as far as throwing in these licks. So just stick more to guitar licks in that case. So here's what we're doing. Bending from 9 to 11 on the 3rd string. We're picking the 10th fret on the 1st and 2nd strings. And I'm going to introduce a new technique here. It's called hybrid picking, where we pick the lowest note of the phrase with our pick, and then the top 2 strings with the middle and ring fingers. Okay. Very important technique for country guitar, and it works great in rock guitar and blues guitar. But I'm holding that bend up again, picking those 2 notes, picking that 3rd string again. Okay, then I'm going back to the 3rd string, picking it, releasing the bend, and ending up on the 7th fret, that D note on the 3rd string. Okay, so it's very important when you release that bend that you get that note to keep sounding. Okay, here's another classic. We start in the E shape and we end up in the D shape. That last one, by the way, was in the G shape. Okay, so here's this one. Okay, so again I'm using the hybrid picking, picking the low note, plucking the high note with my finger. Okay, that wasn't part of it, but that was just more fun stuff. Okay, so I'm going through some sixth intervals. Sixth intervals are very widely used in country guitar. That just means that the distance between the low note and the high note is either a major or minor sixth, depending on the where you are, the harmonization of the scale. Don't need to worry about that right now, but if you do, you can go to my theory lessons on intervals. Okay, on the website. I don't have that on video at the moment, but that is coming. Okay, and the last one is going to go something like this. We're back to the G shape, still playing in the key of D. I'm sorry, I got to read my tab here. Okay, so we're bending here. We're doing what's called a pre-bend. And that's a tricky one because you're going to bend the string first and then pick it. So you've got to be right on the money before you even pick the string, and that takes some practice because you got to start feeling, you know, the distance that you have to pick or bend the string to get it in tune. Okay, so that's a little advanced. Then I'm doing this little slide pull off from 11. I'm on the third string. 11, slide to 9, pull off to 7. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to play a few of these in the context of with a backing track. So we'll go back to the key of C, and I will turn on the backing track here. We're going to play those first 3 licks, which were all in the key of C. I'll play them a few times so you can hear how they would sound against, in this case, a C chord. This was number 1. Using the hybrid picking there. Okay, here's number 2. Here's number 3. Okay, so let's move to the key of D for our last 1, 2, 3, 4 licks. And here we go with that. This is number 4. Number 5. it in place and going back and picking it again. It's number 6. One more time. And here's the last one, number 7. Okay, that one I just threw in. That's a bonus. Here's one it's not on the tab. Feel free to transcribe it. Okay, so those are fun. I really enjoy the twangy country sound. We're going to get much more into that. If you got any questions, it's ted@youlearnguitar.com, and I've enjoyed playing these licks for you. So I hope to see you soon. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye-bye.